Sir, as I have asked earlier that we do the discrimination, we do the differentiation part for the respect. But sir, if we start observing the children nowadays, we know that children tend to be true. They don't. We are the ones who teach them how to discriminate. We give them input. So somehow we see that small children even they do discriminate sometimes. So sir, we can say that indirectly we are, as a parents, as guardians, we are giving them wrong inputs that they are doing such kind of activities.
Yeah, true. In fact, if you look at the child, right, the child will not start with differentiation. For example, if you look at a young child, at your home, and if some other child comes from outside, he will respond to him in a similar manner, right. But you start telling the child that don't play with this boy because he belongs to, he's a son of a maid, right, or the maid servant. Play with him because he is my friend's son. So he would not differentiate between a child who is the son of a maid servant or son of a professor, right. But you are teaching him to differentiate, right, and slowly he picks it up, because the child anyway presume that what you are saying is right and what you are doing is right. So he starts picking up all that, So your differentiation has been transferred to the differentiation in the child. So that is how the sanskar is built, right? That is what we are saying, that basic building process is through family, education and the society. So depending upon what kind of conditions are there in the society, in the family, in this education, the child starts getting kind of conditioned with those existing notions, those preconditionings. Yeah, true. So it is interesting. In fact, if you look at these feelings, these 9 feelings that we talked about, like trust, respect and so on, the child will always start with feeling of trust, but he cannot sustain with the feeling of trust without right understanding. Why? Because if he does not have the right understanding, okay, whenever he sees an incident taking place which is against this feeling of trust, he will start developing doubts. So the child starts with the feeling of trust, but that feeling of trust has to be reinforced with the understanding, with right understanding. Only when he is reinforced with the right understanding, right, he can have the continuity of this feeling even when he sees an incident which is otherwise. That is what we said, that continuity of feeling can be ensured only with right understanding, not with incidents. Yeah. So the child has this trust, but it has to be reinforced with right understanding, otherwise it will drop down in due course of time.
Sir, as we have studied that we all are similar, that in a manner we all are similar, sir, but during our childhood, parents used to say that you are different, you are special. That in a way it worked as a motivator to us, that it motivates us to do some things in a different way that from others. So sir, as now you have told that we all are similar, so what about that kind of motivation? So that the things that we used to do earlier as a motivator, that we are different. So what was that, sir?